I told Tank them to pay him. I told him to pay him because, or we need to go on coaches strike around this because ain't no way Bill should be getting paid and Calvin shouldn't.
Cover the fact of the Live podcast will not cover the fact that Calvin and Kenny, they got fired. Now, if Devin fired me, it would be, huh? Well, they got fired.
I didn't know that was real. I thought that was some cat.
They're trying to be quiet. Man, they done got fired, man. Them people done got fired, man. They hoping they get hired. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, they're working on getting back.
Man, Calvin came in on there with them. He had them GTD fur shorts, with them GTD leggings, with that GTD Kango cap, with that GTD glasses, GTD shirt. Man, guess what? The man gave him a hug, man, and left him in the hallway. And everybody want to act like that they not really. See, they keep that magnifying glass on us, and yeah. You know, they're not going to, the Live podcast, they're going to report that.
They won't cover the fact of the L. The L will not cover the fact that Calvin and Kenny, they got fired. I don't think it's good because they know how the kid tick, you know what I'm saying. Then sometimes it could be detrimental because we seen certain situations that the father told Tank them, I told Tank them to pay him, I told him to pay him because, or we need to go on coaches strike around this because ain't no way Bills should be getting paid. Calvin should. Bill Haney has exploded on Gervonta Davis in a live interview claiming Davis was the one who fired longtime coach Calvin Ford. Haney criticized Tank's decision, suggesting it affected his recent performance. They won't cover the fact of the L podcast will not cover the fact that Calvin and Kenny, they got fired now. If fired me it would be that was real. I thought that was man got fur, man, people got fur, man, they hoping they get high, you know what I'm saying. Oh hey man, Calvin came in on there with them, he had them GTD first shorts with them GTD leggings with that GTD K cap with that GTD glass shirt, man. Guess what? The man gave him a hug, man, and left him in the hallway, and everybody want to act like they not really see. They keep that magnifying glass on us, and yeah, you know they're not going to the Live podcast. They going to report that after Tank Davis fired Calvin Ford. Many believe he was distracted in his fight against Lamont Roach. Fans called it Tank's worst performance, claiming he wasn't the same without Calvin training. Without Ford's guidance, Tank struggled, leading many to question if the split affected his focus and overall performance. What's the best for? I'm hoping that he do what I need him to do. You get what I'm saying? You see how I ask, are you ready? You know what I'm saying, because I need somebody that's going to really push T so I can see different levels. This time I had a chance to step back. And everybody keeps saying, are they changing ourselves? No, we ain't change up anything, it's the same thing we always do. Anything see different going into the training camp. How was it? Or you said why you steep back a little bit, how was it? Splitting the time. How's it going to be splitting the time? Saturday night we do all the time. You get what I'm saying right now. Y'all know that's all I got to do is speak. They take out history since he was a kid. When I stepped in the gym, B said, yo, I'm glad you here now. He watched him, he said, boom. And I see the light. Tank, I just can't wait to see all of that come together. Fight night. How's going back, being in the corner? How do you see Gervonta right now? Just being in camp, because at first when we talked to him in the press conference he was very open about retiring, and he was done and said why. Have to understand he a young man, he have a family. Calvin Ford has always emphasized that his relationship with Tank Davis goes beyond just being a trainer. He has repeatedly stated that he is more than a father figure to Tank, not just guiding him inside the ring but also mentoring him outside of it. Ford has maintained this role for most of his fighters, believing in the process of growth and learning even after parting ways with Tank. Ford has expressed that his journey as a coach is a continuous learning experience. He acknowledges that every decision, right or wrong, teaches him something, shaping the way he approaches coaching in the future. Again, is a sticky situation. Some promoters, some managers try to move the father out the life of certain situations and whatnot. I don't think it's good because they know how the kid tick. You know what I'm saying? Then sometimes it could be detrimental because we seen certain situations that the father do too much instead of letting the athlete be the athlete. So it's a learning experience, and I learned from them situations and whatnot of what to do and what not to do. Because at the end of the today they their own self you know what I'm saying and hope that you gave them enough knowledge to be what they want have become you know Bill Haney father and trainer of Devin Haney has been vocal about Tank Davis's handling of his team particularly his longtime coach Calvin Ford in a light-hearted but pointed remark Bill Haney once joked that Tank should have been paying Ford properly, or else the coaches would go on strike he implied that had Tank been financially supporting Calvin as he should the trainer would appear to be struggling think it's personal between you and Calvin also it's Tank's coach is it man I told for those that don't know Coach Calvin is Tank's coach so I'll just for and I said listen ain't no way your fighter gonna be checking the money that y'all talking about checking and Calvin gonna be looking like that I told Tank them to pay him I told him to pay him, because or we need to go on coaching strike around this because ain't no way Bill should be getting paid and Calvin shouldn't and Calvin need to thank Bill for mentioning this, __. So you saying Calvin ain't getting paid why he said ain't no reason Calvin should be looking the way he looking if they making all this money now that's the thing they talk all that money talk can't be __. Looking good in the rest of the crew if you getting thoroughbred money you know what I'm talking about again yeah Bill Haney has repeatedly claimed that Tank and his team have been dodging a fight with Devin Haney according to Bill his son can outbox anybody including Tank and that's why Tank's team has been hesitant to accept a fight against him he believes that Devin's technical skills and boxing IQ pose a serious threat to Tank which is why the fight has not yet been made yes okay Tank is a beast Tank is a beast he's undefeated yes I've interviewed a while back I mean people have compared him to young Mike Tyson multiple times what do you think your son does better than Tank box he can outbox anybody when Devin is being Devin the Devin I know he can outbox anybody on the planet we have that kind of skill set I think that matched up against Tank Davis that was a fight that we've always liked we've always fancied our chances and that's the part of the business that's the part of boxing as having two sides having that ultimate dance partner right and Tank and his team they can't beat both they can't be Tank and be the opponent as well you know what I mean so they've said a lot of things but the one thing that they haven't said is that they wanted to fight Devin right so that's not going to happen terms of anything that you've seen not next definitely not well right because Gervonta has a fight against Lamont Roach on December 14th. Against who Lamont Roach who no I'm just kidding this I haven't heard too much about that fight have you heard a lot about that fight I haven't heard not too much yeah I'm not really familiar with Lamont Roach are you almost forgot yeah almost forgot that they were even fighting but no shout out to the Roaches Lamont and his dad you know good team out of Washington D.C. when approached by Devin Haney Calvin Ford made it clear that he had no interest in exchange in words with him Devin on the other hand confidently told Ford that he would knock Tank out stating Big One takes little this interaction only added fuel to the ongoing rivalry between Tank and Haney further intensifying the demand for a fight between the two and Bill on the line so we could just sum things up I don't even want to talk to that dude yo. I really don't I'm GNA keep it real with you I ain't got no words for him really he's on the line I don't care I get cause my son hey. Listen cause my son knocked that out cause my son knocked Tank the out that's why words me your mouth I'm keep running my mouth I'm gonna keep running my mouth talking about you ain't got no words what you mean you ain't got no war cause I said you wasn't getting no money I'm getting money you know I'm getting money that's why you trying to get with me know what you mean trying to get with you trying to get I just say you take little hey Big One take little one man check this out man like I said slow down talking about money got time for that Bill take little one Calvin Ford has always been a crucial figure in Tank's career not only as a trainer but also as an advisor he has played a major role in helping Tank make important decisions throughout his boxing journey. When discussing a potential fight with Devin Haney Calvin expressed that if Haney truly wanted the fight his team should send over a contract again it's a sticky situation you know some promoters some managers try to move the farther out the life of certain situations and whatnot you know I don't think it's good because they know how the kid tick you know what I'm saying that sometimes it could be detrimental because we seen certain situations that the Father do too much instead he letting the athlete be the so it's a learning experience and I learn from them situations and whatnot of what they do and what not to do because at the end of the day they're their own self what I'm saying and hope that you gave them enough knowledge to be what they want to become now I want to run 2 scenarios off to you got Bernard hacking and Jill hack great dad great son father fighter duo and one thing I know is about Mr. Bernard he has no problem not being the lead guy no still being guy at the same time I can't expound on that because I've been in Bernard and his son life since the amateur what I'm saying he trusts the people that he put his son around do that make sense Bill Haney has also criticized Tank Davis for his frequent social media